I'm Gracie from Backstage Features. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today.
Of course,
Hi,
hi
Grace.
Gracie.
Yeah, so I want to start off by saying I watched all 8 episodes. I'm obsessed with this show. I think you guys had amazing performances. But what has this been like putting all this hard work and dedication into a show and now getting to celebrate it and promote it?
That's the first time someone's asked that today.
Yeah.
It's kind of a shock still, like,
Yeah.
because we haven't seen 8 episodes.
Yeah, you've seen more than we have.
Really?
And
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
total coming out Sunday, July 14th on MGM Plus. You heard it here
Hey.
first. But I think the amount of work that went in on all sides, cast, crew, Warner Brothers, MGM Plus, John Wells Productions, Damien the director, Sherman the writer, Shakria, everybody that worked on this to get us to the point where we were just able to start shooting, and then to have the city of Chicago be not that cold, which was an amazing thing.
It really was.
Like
They were really working for you.
It was only cold for like 1 week. It was real cold though for like 1 week, and then it
negative
wasn't
15.
cold. Yeah, minus 30 with the wind
I
chill.
mean, I'm from Canada, so I don't know what you guys consider cold.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You got us beat.
Anything under zero and any degree Fahrenheit Celsius doesn't matter. That's cold to me.
You got us
Fair
beat.
enough. But I do want to dive into the fact that music kind of plays a key part in the first 2 episodes, really. I love that Tal kind of uses it as a way to grieve and as a way to cope. That being said, what song would you guys use to describe your character as a whole?
I'll let you go
That's a
first.
good question. I'll tell you the song that first popped in my head as you asked the question, but now I'm like hedging. But the Single Ladies by Beyonce. But
No way. You know what? I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
and I don't, it's not about being single. It's about like taking what you want and not letting, your circumstance or even the person that you're with hold you back.
Okay.
My mind is playing tricks on me by
Okay.
Ghetto Boys, which may or may not come up in the show
Mhm.
because Tao's going through a lot. And every single time he thinks he has a stable place to stand and the person that he could trust, turns out that they got a skeleton or a scandal or a secret, or they want him to do something that's not what he wants to do. So it's,
Yeah.
yeah, my mind's playing tricks on me.
Definitely. I feel like we should just get a cast playlist of what each person thinks their character song should be. I was pitching that to the other castmates and they're in for it. So I'm glad we can add those two in.
Sounds
But
good.
I also want to say, is there a stress or a sense of need to do these characters justice since it is based off of a book that so many people have loved and read?
I think for me, not as much, only because the book is written from a singular point of view. And so when you think about Kimmer, everything you learn about Kimmer in the book is written through the perspective of Tao and how he views Kimmer in that moment in time, or how he thinks on the memory that he's describing that he had with Kimmer is based on whatever he's feeling at that time. So it's not really reliable as far as like me as an actor using it to play off of. So for me, it wasn't stressful at all. I except for a few like factual things, like she went to this school and she did that. Like I had pretty much free reign to go based off of the scripts to develop Kimmer.
Yeah, I wouldn't say stressful, but I think especially a character like Tao, who is our window into the world in the book and in the show. He's the lens that we, the audience, kind of find out all these like mysteries or scandals or like what's actually happening or what world are we even in? Like what is this upper class family? So I felt just like I had to do a service of trying to stay as impartial and
Okay.
uh, unbiased because Tao, like the judge says, like you see the best in people. Like he he can have prejudices, but he can't like let them influence or draw a conclusion about anything or anyone because we still have to go with him on the journey. And so the more and more I could kind of give over to, yeah, I might have done something at this point if I saw a text message from somebody on someone's phone that I'd maybe be married to. But Tao has to let this play out because he can't think that about his wife or he can't think that about his dad. So I felt a strong need to become more magnanimous rather than my own suspicious character. Like, what are you doing?
Yep.
What are you
Yes, well, congratulations on everything again, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for talking to me.